Hello, student. Namaste. How are you all? Good. I'm also fine. You are welcome to an English class of grade 9, Unit 16, Reading 2nd, Sports. Are you all ready with your textbook, exercise book, and pen? Good. So, how many of you have heard about sports? Are you interested in sports? Yes, of course. Some of you are fond of playing football. Some of you are crazy with playing basketball. And some others are interested in playing badminton and so on. Have you ever played any sports in your life? Good. Today, we will be talking about games and sports. Why games and sports are important for us. Why games and sports are needed for us. Are you all ready to discuss? Good. Be ready to learn, share, and discuss. Sports. Look at the pictures in the screen. You might see the picture of football, badminton, basketball, maybe cricket, maybe volleyball. Yes? Good. Similarly, in the next picture, if you see in the screen, you can also see the varieties of picture, okay, badminton or basketball and so on and so on. Now answer the following questions. Which sports do you play or do and why? What is your answer? Which sports do you play? Maybe you play football, maybe you play badminton, maybe you play tennis, maybe you play cricket, maybe you play volleyball. But why? Why do we play sports? We play sports to make our body physically and mentally fit and healthy. Yes? Good. I play volleyball much because it is easy for me to play. This is your answer. Someone plays volleyball much because volleyball is very easy to play. Right? Somebody plays football much because to make their body physically healthy, to make their legs physically fit. Yes, we can say. Why is sports important for us? What are the importance of playing games? What we take from playing games and sports? What do we receive? Of course, you are right. It is important to be physically fit and active. When we want to make our body physically fit and active, we must play. So, games and sports are important for everyone to make their body physically fit and healthy. Now, look at the screen again. Someone is playing basketball, someone is playing football, someone is playing cricket, someone is playing some other athletics, someone is cycling. Yes or no? All sorts of games and sports are very, very important to make our body physically fit and active. How often do you do? Frequently. Very good. We have to do it. Now, here is a reading comprehension. Read the text below and answer the given questions. Can one of you read? Sure. Sports. There are many different kinds of sports that are undertaken by a wide variety of different people. Some people do sport for their career, and other people purely do sports for enjoyment and recreation. What does it mean? Sports can be played for different purpose. Some people play and join in the sports for developing their career. And some people, they play sports or games for their enjoyment, for their recreation, to feel happy, to feel relaxed, to make their body fit and fine. Some sports like cricket require the use of a lot of equipment, while others need very little in order to successfully play a game in that sport. Dear student, when we talk about cricket and our country in a whole is a very, very popular. Our players, cricket players are very, very popular. Yes, recently we have qualified for World Cup cricket. And then some sports like cricket, we need so many equipment, so many materials we need to play. But some other games and sports, we don't need much more equipment. In the cricket, we need what? Cricket ball, cricket bat, gloves, even helmet, and many more. But in some other sports and games, we don't need as such equipment. Some people use public playing fields to play sports for free, while other sports such as squash, tennis, badminton, and table tennis are usually paid for on an hourly basis. When we play games, sometimes we play games without paying any cost, free of cost. And some other games we can play having or giving some money. We have to pay some money and then only we can play. Similarly, we can play some games without any cost. We can play some games by paying some money. Hourly basis in the comfort of a local leisure center. When the place is empty, is not occupied by the players, we can go and play without paying any cost. Here is the picture. See, the players are playing lawn tennis. So, what are the meanings of career and recreation? Career, it refers to a path of progress through life or a history. Some people make sports as a career. They can make playing games and sports as a career or their destiny of their life. And recreation, activity done for enjoyment when one is not working, for refreshment. Okay, we play games for refreshment. Recreation means that. Look at another picture. Players are playing cricket. Okay, they are using bat, ball, they are in the ready position. Good. Some sports use more than one ball, and snooker is one of the must sports are played with a round object often known as a ball, the unique sports that make use of a number of balls while being played. Generally, some sports we use more than one ball, and in some sports we don't use more than one balls. The game itself is often controlled by an impartial individual known as an umpire in cricket and a referee in sports like football and rugby. Okay, in each and every games there must be an umpire, referee. And what is the role of referee? The role of referee is to control the game, is to decide the right verdict or judgment. When players make mistake, then the umpire notices their mistakes. And most sports have a duration of not more than a few hours. However, some athletic tournaments can last for up to a week, and a game of cricket can be 5 days in duration before a winner is announced. What does it mean? We can play some games within a short period of time, 1 day, 2 days, 1 hour, 2 hours, and we can play some games for a long period of time, for 1 week, 2 weeks. It depends upon the nature of the games. All right, good. So cricket can be played for a longer period of time, sometimes 5 days, sometimes a week, and some other games can be played within a short period of time. Unique. What does unique refer to? It is being the only one of its kind. Unique, one, not similar with others. Impartial, not biased, unbiased against any particular side or party. Very clear, without any partiality. We generally call it unbiased, clear. Okay. Look at players are practicing football. Yes, in the screen you can see the picture. Players are practicing football game. Good. Some people prefer to watch sports. This can either be done by going to a stadium or a local leisure center, park, or on television. What do? How often do you watch television? How often do you watch football on television screen? Yes, it depends upon the interest of the people, their student. Some people, they watch sports, they go to the stadium and they watch. Some people, they watch sports through televisions. It is often cheaper to watch sports from the comfort of a person's home than to visit the stadium or a special event. What do you think? Going stadium and watching a game there is comfortable, or living or staying at home and watching on the screen, television screen, is comfortable? It depends upon your interest. Some people, they love going to stadium and then watch games lively, and some other people, they are fond of staying at their apartment and watch on their television screen comfortably. Some sports such as football and cricket are really popular in the United Kingdom but not in the USA. See, football, cricket are very, very popular in the United Kingdom but not in the USA. It is not popular in the USA, America. And in the USA, some people often play basketball and baseball. Basketball and baseball, these two games are very, very popular in the USA. However, most countries put aside time to compete in world sporting events such as the Football World Cup or the Olympics, which occur every 4 years. You know Olympics? It comes after 4 years, every 4 years. All right. Look at again the screen. basketball. Vocabulary assigned to one side or out of the way. And Olympics, a set of international sports competitions that happen once every 4 years. Good. Now, nowadays, people who have any kind of disability also participate in sports, and most sport equipment is adapted to suit the needs of the disabled person. Nowadays, disabled people also can play. They're students. They can adapt with some sports equipment and then they can play. This means sport is something that can be enjoyed no matter the physical nature of the person. The Paralympics takes place a week after the main event and it is equally popular. Participation in sporting activities is encouraged by doctors and schools. See, how often do your teachers encourage you to play games and sports in the school? Of course, they encourage you to play. Sometimes doctors also encourage us to play games and sports. Why? They encourage us to play games and sports to make our body healthier. It is for this reason and the competitive nature of individuals that sport remains a very popular activity worldwide. Do you understand? If we don't play sports and games, so make sure, dear student, we are unable to make our body physically fit and active. Okay? Adapt it. Make something suitable for a new use or purpose. This means adapt it or adaptation. Okay? Now, this is what the reading passage. On the basis of the passage, reading comprehension about sports and games, now we have the following exercises. Let us do the exercises one by one. Are you all ready? Excellent. A. Complete the following sentences with these words. And you have the following words: career, recreation, unique, impartial, and adapted. A. As a monitor, I must remain. There is a gap. I should not support one person more than another. Which word is appropriate here? Either career, recreation, unique, impartial, and adapted. Can you guess? Yes, of course, your answer is right. Impartial. As a monitor, I must remain impartial. I should not support one person. You know, as a monitor, umpire. Umpire should be what? Impartial, not biased with any group or any person. So the right answer of this sentence is impartial. B. My plan is to pursue what is your plan? In medicine. If you see your career in medicine, if you see your destiny in medicine, so you can use the word. We have career, recreation, unique, impartial, and adapted. What is your answer? Can you guess? Very good. Career is the right answer. C. The school, there is a gap. The classroom doorway to allow wheelchair users easy access. What is your answer? Can you guess? Right, you're right. Adapted. The school adapted the classroom doorway to allow wheelchair users. Wheelchair means disabled people. They are differently able people. So the school adapted the classroom doorway to allow wheelchair users any access. D. We need a sports club in our school for what? For recreation, for unique, or what else? We need a sports club in our school for. Why do we need a sports club in our school? Maybe recreations or maybe unique, or what is your guess? Guess it. What is your answer? Excellent. You were right, students. Recreation. E. He is very different from all of us. He is the must. He is different. He is very different from all of us. Different means not similar. Different. He is the must. What? We have only one word. Now you can guess it. What is that? Of course, your answer is right. Unique. Very good, student. You have filled all the words according to the sentence and the meaning. You are very, very excellent. And question number A is completed. Now let's go for another question. Choose the correct answer. Let me read out A. Which sport requires the use of a lot of equipment? Did you remember? Good. Football, athletics, cricket, rugby. Can you guess? Okay. If you are confused, now here is the clues. Here is a line. Some sports like cricket require the use of a lot of equipment, while some other needs very little in order to successfully play a game in that sports. Can you guess now the word? Some sports like cricket. So what are the options? Football, athletics, cricket, rugby. Now what is the right answer? Can you guess it? Excellent. You're right. Cricket requires a lot of equipments. B. What sport is popular in the United Kingdom? You have the options: baseball, cricket, basketball, and athletics. Are you really confused? If you are confused, here is the clue. Some sports such as football and cricket are really very popular in the United Kingdom but not in the USA. C. Some sports such as football and cricket. But what are the options? Is there football? Not given. So there is only one options like baseball, cricket, basketball, and athletics. So what is your right answer? Can you guess now? Excellent, students. Your answer is correct. Cricket. Cricket is very popular in the United Kingdom. C. What sport can last longer than a day in duration? Football, baseball, rugby, cricket. Look at the clues. Most sports have a duration of not more than a few hours. However, some athletic tournaments can last for up to a week, and a game of cricket can be 5 days in duration before a winner is announced. So what is the answer? Now, what sport can last longer than a day in duration? Look at the clues from the paragraph or from the lines. Yes, right. Cricket can be 5 days in duration before a winner is announced. What is your answer now? Very easy guessing. Good. Again, cricket. D. Which of the following information is stated in the first paragraph? What is the first paragraph about? There are many different kinds of sports that are undertaken by a wide variety of different people. Some people do sport for their career, and other people purely do sport for enjoyment and recreation. What does it mean? Time of duration of sports, inclusiveness in sports, objectives of doing sports, or the ways people watch sports. Which option is correct? Guess the answer. Yes, you are right. Objectives of doing sports is the right answer. Excellent. Which paragraph states the benefits of sports? According to the paragraph, which paragraph it states the benefits of sport? First, second, third, or fourth? What is your guess? Read the first paragraph or other paragraphs as well. Second, third, and fourth. Nowadays, people who have any kind of disability also participate in sports, and most sports equipment is adapted to suit the needs of the disabled person. This means sport is something that can be enjoyed no matter the physical nature of the person. The Para-Olympic takes place a week after the main event, and it is equally popular. Participation in sporting activity is encouraged by doctors and schools. It is for this reason and the competitive nature of individuals that sport remains a very popular activity worldwide. Which paragraph is it? Can you guess it now? Very good. This is the fourth paragraph. Right. You have done all the answers. Excellent. Now, see, answer the following questions. A. Why do people do sports? What is your answer? You can write the answer easily. Why do people do sports? Yes, some people do sports for their career, and some other people do sports for enjoyment and recreations. So you can just write the answer and guess the answer from the underlined words. People purely do sports for enjoyment and recreation. Here is the answer. People do sports for enjoyment and recreations. Good. B. What is common about most sports? Can you write the answer and can you share the answer and ideas? Good. Some sports use more than one ball, and snooker is one of the most sports are played with a round object, often known as a ball the unique. Sports that make use of a number of balls while being played. You can just guess the answer for underline words. So a round object known as a ball is common about most sports. Ball is needed for almost all the sports. Ball is a common object for almost all the sports. Good. Dear student, see, what is the main quality of an umpire or a referee in sports? The game itself is often controlled by an impartial individual known as an umpire in cricket and a referee in sports like football and rugby. So please guess the answer from underlined words. The main quality of an umpire or a referee in sports is to control the game impartially. This is what the answer. D. Is watching sports at home beneficial? How? What is your answer? Is watching sports at home is good, beneficial? But how? Can you guess the answer? Good. It is often cheaper to watch sports from the comfort of a person's home than to visit the stadium or a special event. Now you can just guess the answer from underlined words. Your answer is good, correct. So here is the answer. Yes, watching sports at home is beneficial as it provides entertainment, and it's cheaper to watch sports from the comfort of the person's home than to visit the stadium. So we don't have to pay any money when we stay at home and watch the sports. But when we go to the stadium, we have to pay the money or entry fee. So it is comfort to stay and watch sports and games at home. And another benefits for watching sports and games staying at home is there is a lot of people or crowd of people in the stadium, but at home there won't be mass of people. There is no crowd. So it is beneficial to stay home and watch the sports and games at home. E. Why is sports equipment adapted for people with disabilities? What is your answer? Can you guess the answer? Nowadays, people who have any kind of disability also participate in sports, and most sport equipment is adapted to suit the needs of the disabled person. Now here is the answer. Sports equipment is adapted for people with disability to suit their needs. Equipment is adapted for people with disabilities to feed their needs. F. Why do doctors encourage people to do sports? What is your answer? Can you guess the answer? Why doctors always encourage people to do sports? Yes. Participation in sporting activity is encouraged by doctors and schools. It is for this reason and the competitive nature of individuals that sport remains a very popular activity worldwide. Now you guess the answer. Doctors encourage people to do sports to be physically and mentally fit. This is what the answer. Did you write the answer in your exercise book, student? Can you write again? If I ask you the question, I believe you have done all the questions and their appropriate answer on the basis of the given reading comprehension. So, dear student, don't forget to play games and sports if you have leisure time. So, make your habit to play sports and games whenever you have leisure time. Why? Why? Because we have to play to make our body physically fit, mentally healthy and active. So, now, dear student, write 2 paragraphs about the importance of games and sports. This is what your assignment for today. Okay? Dear students, I believe you have well understood today's class. Learn it at home and collect as many ideas as you can. Till then, see you in the next class. Goodbye and namaste.